they refer to the Bible as the good book. Right? It's the good book. Well, since reading the Quran, and I'm not completely finished, but this is how far along I am. I'm down to here. But someone missed an opportunity with this as far as marketing. And I mean no disrespect, but if the Bible is the good book, this is the do-good book. Because I've said it, I've been doing a live feed, and I've mentioned it a couple of times, and I didn't know if I committed this observation to a video so that it could be here for posterity or prosperity. But my contention is that the phrase believe and do good, my contention is that it is the most frequent phrase in the Quran. That is my contention. I cannot believe how often it says believe and do good. And for those who believe and do good, it's pretty straightforward. So I don't understand. Someone missed the boat there. If the Bible is the good book, then this is the do good book. Okay, I have many things that are becoming more and more clear to me, but I hesitate at sharing them because, like everyone else, everyone before, embarrassed by the potential ridicule and what have you. But the fact is, I'm here to warn America. That's what I'm here to do. Now, I'm not threatening America. I'm here to warn America. Because I'm reading in the Quran that the Lord doesn't do away with a people until they send someone in their language. And although the Quran was sent down in Arabic, and I thank God for that, because it allowed me the revelation that I needed to absolutely believe in it. But it's time for America to understand the beauty of this book. And this book is part of each of these sects of Muslim belief, but that is not what I'm not suggesting that you join anything. I'm not suggesting that what I'm telling you is that you need to become acquainted with this book. As Americans and Christians, let's say a lot of you may be Christians who will watch this, you will be time and time again reassured of the stories that you learned in the scriptures, in the Old Testament and in the New Testament. You'll be assured by this. This is a completion of all of that. And the ultimate message of this is that God is all forgiving and that you need to believe in God and be aware that there's a judgment day coming, and to do good. That's what this book is. Everything else, all of the stories, everything else that you've heard about it or about its believers, it has nothing to do with this. So I'm here to warn people who look like and sound like me. This is truth. Read this. Now, the reason I'm risking my reputation, as if I have a reputation, but risking my reputation or my questioning my sanity, I can tell you that I was drawn to the book as a result of what happened on October 7th, and consequently thereof. The fact that this is happening in that part of the world involving these people, this is no coincidence. It's a sign, and I'm not going to get all dramatic and stuff, but it's an obvious sign that there's something special about it. The fact that we have the technology to reach out around the world is a sign of the end of time as we know it. And the fact, this I think is so beautiful and so encouraging and so inspiring, the fact that people around the world are focused on and praying for and hoping for and demanding peace in that area. Never before in our history has there ever been anything like this. So it's the end. But don't be worried. As long as you believe in God and do good, you will be fine. Now that sounds really simplistic, and it sounds like something maybe Mr. Rogers would tell you or something, and perhaps you should think of me as the Mr. Rogers of the end times, because it is this simple. Actually, for those of you who are not familiar with this, you can read it secretly. No one has to know. But I'm telling you, there's truth in here. And I'm telling you the truth, the message, the same message that Jesus had, is the same message that this book has, is to treat each other well, with respect. This doesn't cancel out the testaments that you've grown up with. This verifies them. This seals them. This is the seal of the prophets. And the reason it was kept from you is God only knows. But the time is now. And until that day arrives, pray, treat others with respect, and do good in the world. But my message to you is read this book. This is truth. This is going to help you. It's a guide and a light. And don't let anybody tell you anything about hadiths or other writings or having to go to scholars or don't let them distract you. This is what you need.